How's it going, guys? Welcome back to my channel, Fast Hands Gaming. I'm your boy Fast. So today's video, I'm going to go ahead and review the new Valentine event that just dropped, as well as I want to talk about the best purchases that you can make in game. Mainly because there's some really good ones and then there's some really horrible ones. So let's go ahead and review the event first. So obviously blind date. Here's your 7-day login. So the first one, you get some guild coin. The next one's going to be the border. Or no, I'm sorry. Looks like the hearts. You get the border, then you get the coins, an ancient stone, and diamonds, and then 50 hero shards. So not too bad. It'd be I honestly would prefer the hero shards to be elite hero shards. That way you know you're going to get a red border hero, but that's just me. It's still not bad for free. And then we have Cupid's Challenge. So if you didn't already pay attention, I did warn you guys, you Icarus players, that Intia would be the boss. So this boss you can actually fight. So no one should be complaining about or asking, how do I fight the boss? Because you legit can fight the boss. Obviously with any boss, you want to hit as hard as you possibly can. However, it is Intia, so we all know that she's going to null void most of the heroes that you can hit with. But still, you can hit as hard as you want. I would recommend using the Ranger, mainly because Ranger is always really good for bosses due to his single targeting. And then moving on, we have the Love Quiz. So the Love Quiz is, if you didn't already know, there's 3 different rounds. So the first round, you can get 10 blue souls, a 5-star moon, or a 5-star food, 3 ancient relics, or 10 summon scrolls. I went for the food personally because I want the food more. Round 2 of wishes is going to be a Xavier skin, Intia, 5 of the 5-star food, and then it looks like blue souls? I can't tell exactly. And then obviously the final round is you can have Phalanx, Xavier, Hida, or Zal. So round 3 is kind of underwhelming. The only thing that I would say that you should be going for, again, is Xavier. Because Assassins got nerfed, and out of the 4 of them, Xavier and I guess you could say Zal are probably the only 2 that you can really go for, I think. There's just better options. So it's not bad. However, I would like to let you guys know it does cost 100 per flip. So if you didn't know, obviously there's 5 in each column. And then so that's going to be 10, 20, 35. So that's 3,500 of these that you need to flip the whole thing if you don't catch it. Now, this is the first time, and I did call it they would probably put this in. This is the first time I believe I've seen this in the game. I want to let you guys know right now, when it comes to these type of events, I have never, and I repeat, never in any game I play, purchased flips or whatever you need to flip them, because it's all RNG. You don't know. There's no real technical way. You can start on the outside. You can start on the inside. You never know what's going to be. I have noticed with some games that typically, and the games don't admit to it, but you won't get the quote-unquote prize until it's the very last card. Now, most games say that they deny that, but I have noticed that tends to be, on some games, the case. So I just don't think it's worth buying into it. I would just prefer to get them by free, and if I get up to round 3, I get up to round 3. I'm not worried. If you saw my last video, I pulled 2 Xavier. I already had another 2, so I'm fine in that case. I'm not worried about it. But do what you guys want. Next, let's go ahead and talk about the best deals in game. Now, first off, I'm going to say, if you have this going on right now, these are what you buy. These are like the best things you can buy with any money if you are willing to spend. Especially once it's on a deal. $8.99 for 30 days. For $380 a day, you get 900 right off the bat. VIP points are crap. Don't ever buy VIP points. The prices they give you are horrible. I hope that they go back through. And the dev team, if you're listening, you guys need to go back and revamp your VIP. It's just not worth it for the money. Obviously, I buy things and I don't pay attention to the VIP because I know it's crap. I buy things to help me out in the game. So the two I always buy are the Gems card and the Premium Gems card. So the first one and the last one because the scrolls and then the diamonds. These are what I always will recommend to you, especially when it's on a deal. The next thing I would say is the best buy if you're not within your first couple levels. Obviously, when you first enter the game, I think it goes all the way to level 150. Those 2 packs I would buy because they are worth the money. But the next big things are going to be the arena and the daily quest pass. Dust is really hard to come by, and so the dust, and because they've upped how much dust you can get, this is the one I would recommend first. And then if you are hurting for gold or anything, this is the next one I would go for, in that order. And then going back to the next best buys is I'm actually going to go back to the daily packs. And free-to-play players, there's no excuse why you can't buy these either. I know it's free to play, but the 99-cent pack, which gives you 3 blue souls, plus you get 1 free blue soul every day. If you get these 2 every day for every month, that gives you a total of 100 blue souls every month. 99-cent, it's a $1 menu item. Like, just skip having $2 menu items one day, get 1, and then buy a pack. It's that simple. I think that is probably honestly, this is probably the best deal in the game to me personally, because the blue souls are always important. More important than most things. Going from there, I would honestly say that the scroll or the books for your summoner are going to be the next big thing that you should focus on. None of this other stuff, because you're going to need those because there's no other way to get them. Unless you are willing to wait an idle. I know it's an idle game, but you're going to wait a long time and you're going to fall behind because, trust me, once someone has a max summoner and you're still stuck at 3 or 4, you're going to lose because that summoner is going to have more abilities, and they already said that they're coming out with more abilities. So that would be the next thing. Now let's talk about the worst deals. So first off, if you guys didn't know, when you go look at in here, so I'm going to start with the biggest, crappiest deal I've ever seen in this game, and that's the $99 pack right here at the very bottom. 5, you get 5,200 diamonds. Yeah, you get 3,000 to flip for the quiz, but you only get 5 ancient stones. That is horrible. I just got done with the ancient stone event. You get 20 for 100 plus other stuff. That to me is better than this. It's just not worth it in my mind, because 3,000 is going to get you 1 round. So not even 1 round. So that's not worth it. That is that is the worst deal possible right now. The next worst deal is $50 for Nantia. That is horrible. You can get her for 200 blue souls. I mean, it's wow. These are the 2 worst deals I've seen in a long time. Not worth it at all. I would avoid those if you can. If you got, and I'm saying this is my personal recommendation, guys. Obviously, if you've got the money and you don't care, well, then obviously you don't care. I like to be smart with my money because I work really hard to get the money I get. So I don't like to buy crap. Sorry. Now, the skin for Nantia is kind of I don't think it's worth it. I don't want the skin personally. I run her. She is a good hero, don't get me wrong, but the skin, it's not worth it to me. Honestly, there have been better skins, and I just don't feel like that's worth the $20. That's just me. But out of all of these, I would probably say your best value that you can get might be the 10 scrolls and with 1,000 for $19.99. But if you were to compare that, and I'll show you, for $19.99, so yeah, you can pay $14.99 and get 10 scrolls. Now it's not for the event, but this is cheaper. So in that sense, this is the better deal. So the biggest thing is really pay attention to what you're going to buy and compare it to other things, because there are better deals. I mean, look, $19.99, you get 20. And you get experience. I'd rather get the scrolls. You know, it just comes down to what you want. I prefer to progress through the game faster, not spend everything on an event that may or may not give me good items. But that's just me. And then if we were to go in here, I would say that none of these are worth it. Because at the end of the day, I just don't see it being worth it. And we have 7 days left. I have no doubt I'll be able to get 100 blue souls. So I would say anything in this event is just not worth it. And then we have the Lunar New Year. And I'm going to say it's not worth buying these either. Because as you can see, I already got the 100 blue souls. Next worst deal ever, the Icarus for $100. That is just trash. That's pure trash. This and these elite summons, guys, do not fall for this. So many people, you get lucky is what it was, and you got lucky. So many people have actually had to go all the way up to having 100 before they got Xavier. That is a lot of money for one Xavier. When you can spend $100 when you first start the game and get Xavier. You see what I'm saying? So be smart with your money, guys, please. I do support the game, but that doesn't mean just give them your money for anything. Be smart, play smart. Remember, late game, you're going to have a hard time getting certain things. And diamonds are always going to be the big thing that you should care about getting. Diamonds and mastery points. Because guess what? Mastery points use diamonds. Because guess what? At some point in the game, ancient potions, yeah, you can't get those from Dragon Tower anymore. So you have to start buying them if you want to level up your heroes faster to be competitive. Again, that's just my opinion. These are my opinions. I like the Valentine's Day event personally better, just because the boss fight's a little bit more entertaining, and I don't mind the flip card. I'm not going to invest in it, but I don't mind it compared to what was this. This was horrible. No one understood how to do it. They were not very clear about it. And this wasn't bad. But again, they've had better events. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys have a great night, and I will see you next time. Peace.